Constable, there are provisions in the Criminal Procedure Act 51 of 1977. It is your Bible. You are supposed to know these provisions by heart.
Yeah, but now let me bandela Criminal Procedures Act 51 1977. We Bible la koge lezi okanye le mibandela lapho ufanele ukuthi uyazi.
I'm going to refer to these provisions for your benefit. It deals with the arrest by peace officers without warrant. The relevant proviso for this cross-examination is going to be Section 40, subsection 1, in bracket, small letter A in bracket, and small letter H in bracket. So those are the only provisions that I'll be referring to for purposes of this cross-examination.
Sure, yes, so let me bandele kama kuna lapana with Section 40, subsection 1, paragraph A, no paragraph H, ya leo ge mi bandela kama kuna lapana kule CPA Act. Yes, understood.
I'm going to read the section verbatim. Section 40, subsection 1 in bracket provides as follows. A peace officer may without warrant arrest any person, small letter A in bracket, who commits or attempts to commit any offense in his presence.
A peace officer usho njalo ke engambopha ke umuntu owenza ke okanye owenqa umthetho okanye ozama no ukwenqa umthetho ngenkathi yena ekhona khona lapho unelungelo ke lokuthi angambopha lo muntu lo. Uyakuzwa lokho?
Ngikuzwa kahle.
Clearly I can hear that.
Small letter H in bracket reads as follows. Who is reasonably suspected of committing or having committed an offense under any law governing the making, supply, possession, or conveyance of intoxicating liquor, or of dependents producing drugs, or in possession or disposal of arms or ammunition. Close quotation.
Should ke nelungelo negunya lokumbopha umuntu onjalo okuyena ke umuntu ozama noma owenzayo lokwenza mhlambe kube ukuthi uyakhicisa utholakala kuyena ephethe idakamizwa okanye ke asebenziseke nekhali okanye ukuhambisa zona ke ikhali okungekho semthethweni. Uyakuzwa lokho?
Ngiyakuzwa.
I can hear that.
Constable, your evidence in chief is to the effect that you had knowledge that Gwabeni had used a firearm to shoot at Zungu. You confirm that?
Wena ke ukuya ngobufakazi bakho ke ubukwazi lokho ukuthi uGwabeni ubephethe isibhamu esetshenziswe ke ukudubula uSinako.
Njengoba bengishithi isibhamu asisebenzisile nganginolwazi kodwa ngangenalwazi ukuthi usebenzisa kanjani nobani.
As I have already said that the firearm that he had used, I had the knowledge of that firearm, but as to how he uses that firearm to whom, that is information that I was not privy to or I didn't have knowledge of.
Is it also correct that you refer to the accused, that is accused number 4, as one of izinkali?
Oke wathi ke uma ukhuluma ngomangalelwa wesine wathi uyinkali.
Igama elithi inkabi bengakaze ngilibize mina.
I had never articulated the name or the word Nkabi.
Is it also correct that you had knowledge that accused number 1 was involved in drugs?
ngabe ke ubukwazi lokho ke ubufakazi bakho ukuthi ubukwazi ke ukuthi lona ummangalelwa uqala ube ingxenye yeyidakamizwa kanye
Aziye ngaze ngaye.
yes I knew about it and from him that knowledge came from him
Irrespective of where it came from, but you had knowledge that he was dealing in drugs.
ukuthi ke yayiqhamuka kubani ke okanye la liqhamuka kubani lolu lwazi kodwa ke ubukwazi kahle ukuthi ube dealer ngama drugs.
Obvious mase kutshelile ukuthi ngangiboshwe into efana lesinolwazi.
Now, it is obvious that after he had related to you that he had been arrested for such and such an offense, you end up having that knowledge.
Is it also correct that you told this court that upon entering in the bedroom, you found accused number 3 in possession of a firearm?
Ngabe kubufakazi bakho ke ukuthi okanye kusoba ukuthi mungena bedroom wathola ummangalelo wesithathu ephethe isibhamu. Yes. Yes.
What type of a firearm was that?
Obephethe isibhamu esinjani?
Lohlobo le 9mm.
It was a 9mm.
You also mentioned that there was a .38 pistol.
Uye wakusho nokuthi kwakhona ke ne .38 pistol.
Yebo.
Yes.
Who was in possession of a .38
Ubani
pistol?
obephethe le .38 pistol?
Uma ngifika umuzwa yinikeza uGwabini.
When I got there, Muzi gave it to Gwabini.
Constable, I've highlighted to you the provisions of the Criminal Procedure Act, in particular Section 40 of the CPA.
Ngise ngikubonise ke ngiyengakubonisa ke imibandela ke ye Criminal Procedures Act kakhulukazi ke u Section 40 ye Criminal Procedures Act manje mazwe ke ngixwayisile ngazo.
Having had
yes
or have this knowledge, did you do anything?
Sorry, no. Let this go on. Are you aware that a witness like him is not obliged to answer incriminating questions? It's criminal law 1.
In terms of the Constitution,
Yes,
Section 35.
that's it. He's not obliged. The policeman finds, and then if he hasn't arrested a person, if that information can be used to charge him because he has incriminated himself. You want to address me on
Yes,
this?
because it was raised on some occasion. I think it was Mr. Ramsey Rebele was asking questions. I had to revisit Section 35 of the Constitution.
No, but I'm asking you. What's you? Your counsel now asking the question.
Yes. It deals with accused, arrested, and detained person. That is Section 35 of the Constitution, not a witness.
So a witness can incriminate himself. Hello, can you bring the toy so that we know what you are talking about? It's towards the end, eh? Witnesses,
Yes.
self-incrimination. Now go to the section of witnesses. What's
Yes,
the end?
I'm on it, my lord.
Okay. Hello.
It's section 203.
What does it say?
Witness excused from answering incriminating question.
Yeah.
It says, no witness in criminal proceedings shall,
Yes.
except as provided by this act or any other law, be compelled to answer any question which he would not, or on the 30th of May 1961, have been compelled to answer by reason that the answer may expose him to a criminal charge.
Yes, that's how I understand the law. So, what's your view, Mr. Malo?
I was still paging. My
Hello?
lord. I was still paging through the provisions. That
Now, I read it for you.
Fortunately, I do have my my detail. If I can quickly. My understanding, my lord, is that I was at liberty to ask him questions because he's the one who raised these issues. So I'm supposed to cross-examine him. So
he can self-incriminate himself. Is that what you're saying?
not unless if he says he does not
No,
want
but
to
this court
This court,
has
yes.
to see to it that the law is upheld.
Yes.
So I can't let a transgression which this witness is asked to walk into without warning him. Of course, I can tell him that if you want to answer that question, you're at liberty to answer it, but you must know your rights that as a witness, you're not a compellable witness to incriminate yourself. That's what the law says, not me.
Yes. I think he can be forewarned before he answers the questions, if he wants to answer the question.
Mr. Baloi, just bring that, because that section is clear. I don't even have a choice.
Thank you.
On the next page, just halfway through the page, there's a nice explanation as to what the position is.
On the next page, paragraph
Just in the middle,
3, for instance, it says,
in the middle of the page, there's a reference to a case.
is that the state versus
Yes.
Wade and Bosman.
I think so, just in the middle of the...
Okay, but you see, paragraph 3 says the privilege against self-incrimination falls away only in respect of the specified offense and the relevant competent finding. If the prosecutor does not specify any of the offense, the privilege remains in place to the full extent. Once an offense has been specified, the privilege can only be claimed in respect of another offense. And then 5.6 it says, someone who wants to invoke the privilege against self-incrimination may not refuse to be sworn in and may only invoke the privilege when the answer to a particular question can incriminate him or her. Then they quote the case of R versus Hitt, 1937. And then, of course, the other one. Is that what you're referring to, sir? You heard what the law says, not what Rasam Patlin says. So they say it's a complete privilege, blanket privilege. I don't even have to warn him, but just for your notification, you are not obliged or compelled to answer questions which you believe may incriminate you, because you are the person who's answering.
Yes, sir.
That option is exercised by you, but not anybody else, because you, if you incriminate yourself, you shall have been responsible for that self-incrimination. Do you understand that, sir?
Uyakuzwa lokho-ke awuphoqelekanga ukuthi mhlawumbe ungaphendula ukuthi ukuyikhethela kwakho lokho uma ngabe mhlawumbe uyafuna-ke ukuthi uphendule imibuzo ezokwenza ukuthi-ke egcineni usuthwala umthwalo wokwenza umthetho. I understand that, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Nomalo, we proceed.
So do you want to answer this question that I've posed you, that you did nothing, you did not effect any arrest, you see persons exchanging firearm in your presence, you don't do anything, being a police member?
Uyafuna ukuphendula lo mbuzo naba abantu ba-exchange ibhamu khona laphana wena uyilunga lephoyisa akho lutho olenzayo awubophi muntu ngoba ubona nje kwenqa umthetho ngaleyo ndlela uyafuna ukuyiphendula lo mbuzo?
Ngicela ungawuphenduli.
May I not answer that question?
From the information or knowledge that you had, did that information inform you that accused number 4, that is Mr. Mapisa, was present at the scene of the murder of Mr. Mayo on the 26th of October 2014?
Unalolu lwazi-ke ukuthi ummangalelwa wesine ube khona lapha endaweni yesigameko la kwabulaleka khona-ke uMeyiwa.
Uma ukhuluma ngendawo yesigameko ukhuluma
No.
ehostel la bengikhona noma
Sir,
ukhuluma
please try to appreciate the question that I'm asking you. From the knowledge or information that you had, did that knowledge or information inform you that Mr. Mapisa was present where the deceased was shot in Phosphorus on the 26th of October 2014?
Kulolu
Yes or
lwazi
no?
owaluthola-ke wena uqhamuka kulolu lwazi-ke ngabe lolu lwazi-ke lwaluthi-ke ubaba uMaphisa ube khona lapha endaweni yesigameko eFosores la kwadutshulelwa khona-ke uSenzo Meyiwa.
ngokolwazi la
Wait. Mr. Ngumal, don't ask hearsay questions. When you put a hearsay question to this witness, when he answers it, whatever answer he gives, it becomes direct evidence. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Yes, but be warned. You ask this witness whether from the information he had, does he know whether Mapisa shot Senzo?
No, that he was present at the scene.
Yeah,
That is the question that I'm asking from this.
information which he could have acquired anyway. That's how broad you're phrasing it. Are you with me?
Yes.
Hmm?
I'm with you.
Yes.
I'm with you.
I'm being fair.
Yes.
So, withdraw that question. Because that hearsay evidence, we could have heard 6 years thereafter. Like Tupac, after 30 years, if you read newspapers, somebody said, yeah, I was there when Tupac was killed in a nightclub in Vegas. And he was arrested and charged with first-degree murder.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I've heard about that.
that's it. Okay, fine. Yes, Mr. Romano?
This information or the source of this information or knowledge, were you the source of this information or somebody else informed you about what you are telling this court?
Ngitshela inkantolo kuyi information iqhamuka kuwena okanye khona umuntu-ke owakunikeza-ke leyo information okanye lolo lwazi.
eqaleni ulwazi lokuthiwa nginikeza ukhiye ulwazi olusuka kimi lolo ukuthi uye owanginikeza ukhiye akusilo ulwazi olusuka komunye umuntu uye owanginikeza mina.
Firstly, where the keys are concerned, this is not information that was related to me pertaining the keys. He is the one that gave me the keys himself. No any other person told me that he actually gave me the keys.
When you were traveling in this state motor vehicle, were you traveling alone or there was another police officer who was both with you to use the vehicle when you were attending the event at the sports field?
Mawuya kule event ebekwi sports field usebenzisa le moto yombuso wawuhamba wedwa wena kwakhona ke elinye iphoyisa elalihamba nawe.
Ngihamba ngedwa.
I was alone.
When we were proceeding to Johannesburg at the Carlton Center and thereafter to Phosphorus Hostel, did you complete the vehicle register?
Wayigcwalisa i-vehicle register ngenkathi ke uya e-Carlton Center ukusuka lapho ke wasese uya e-Phosphorus wayigcwalisa ke i-register.
But once again, we are back to section 203.
Yeah, I mean, it's an offense for a police officer to drive a vehicle without annotating in the motor vehicle register his destination from where to where and annotating the number of kilometers. That's self-incrimination,
Yes.
as we're discussing. So why do you repeat?
So you
the
can
very
answer.
thing? Hello?
You can answer the question. You can answer the
No,
question.
but the law says it's not compellable. If he doesn't answer,